I'm delighted to present the annual report outlining the accomplishments and successes of the Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario. Each year, guided by our strategic plan, the board strives to improve and build upon the success of our students and to continue to expand and refine the programs and initiatives which support their success. This past year, the board has adopted a special focus on kindness and empathy as part of the new board theme, Be Holy, Joy Springs from a Loving Heart. The theme, which is introduced in September 2018, is inspired by Scripture, by the saints, and by the Holy Father, Pope Francis. The theme is a personal call to be inspired and transformed with our intimate relationship with Jesus, and at the same time to recognize the needs of others and to create holy moments through our acts of empathy and kindness. Student achievement continues to be a key focus at the CDSBO, and the board strives to offer specialized programming to meet the needs of all learners. The board is very excited about the growth experienced within our international education program. The program allows students from around the world an opportunity to study and learn alongside Canadian students of the same age, encouraging cultural awareness and international understanding. In 2018-19, the CDSBO hosted 134 students from abroad. Catholic social teaching has inspired many notable fundraisers and charity events throughout the CDSBO. In 2018-19, the Good Samaritan Trust Fund Committee ran a fundraising campaign from January to June 2019. This campaign was very successful and focused on donations through corporate partners and payroll deductions for staff. More than $47,700 was raised during the 2018-19 year to help students and families in the CDSBO who were in desperate need with no other supports available.
The CDSBEO operates 39 schools that provide quality Catholic education to over 13,000 students. The board employs 883 full-time equivalent elementary and secondary teachers, as well as 576 support staff, including principals, educational assistants, student support workers, early childhood educators, school office support, custodial and maintenance staff, board administration, chaplaincy leaders, computer and library technicians, and other professional staff employees. The CDSBO works diligently to implement inclusive practices regarding staff recruitment and hiring, and to prevent systemic bias and barriers through equity training programs.
The new spiritual theme, Be Holy, Joy Springs from a Loving Heart, was launched on September 28, 2018 with the CDSBEO Faith Day telecast from St. Joseph Catholic Secondary School in Cornwall to satellite sites in Carleton Place, Brockville, Russell, and Kemptville. Keynote speaker John Allen Jr., author and senior Vatican correspondent for CNN, provided insight to staff on the leadership of the Holy Father, Pope Francis, connecting his focus on mercy to the spiritual theme. The board celebrated the first ever CDSBEO Week in October 2018, which inspired schools and staff to embrace kindness and help engage students in the new theme and its messages. The new religious education program, Growing in Faith, Growing in Christ, continues to be implemented in CDSBEO schools while teachers received training on Catholic faith, liturgy, and traditions. A praise and worship day for grade 6 students was hosted in 2 locations with a plan to expand to all 4 regions for the 2019-2020 school year. CDSBEO proudly supported 2 annual Guatemala service trips for our secondary learners, along with our Sandy Lake First Nation Building Bridges trip. These experiences contribute to authentic learning about the challenges of life in developing communities within a context of cultural immersion. The Parent Involvement Committee, PIC, met regularly throughout the 2018-2019 school year, focusing on Catholic faith and ways to support the partnership among parish, school, and home. CDSBEO's PIC membership includes Director Cameron, Trustee Cooney, Superintendent McDonald, and 7 parent representatives from the geographic regions across the CDSBEO. The format provides parent involvement opportunities in the various regions closely tied to Catholic education Education Coalition events, presentations on resources including the CDS BEO Parent Resource Bank, as well as the new parent app and website upgrades, provided informative, relevant information for all our CDS BEO parents.
CDS BEO continues to promote the importance of collaborative learning environments. We focus on improving student achievement and enhancing student literacy and numeracy skills through initiatives such as the Board Literacy Preparation Plan, the Focusing on the Fundamentals of Math Board Action Plan, and the Neuro-Linguistic Approach to Second Language Learning. Board Collaborative Learning Networks connects facilitators from special education, religious education, and curriculum departments with school improvement teams to share celebratory news and achievements and examine and revise the goals of the school improvement plan. Teams align these goals with the needs and strengths of each school community, as well as the board improvement plan for student achievement. The French as a Second Language team builds capacity in CDS BEO learners to effectively communicate in both of Canada's official languages. The board continues to see great benefits in using the neuro-linguistic approach to second language learning in elementary schools. Grade 12 students challenging the DELF exam continue to achieve a 100% success rate. The role of technology also continues to expand and diversify in CDS BEO classrooms. Teachers and students alike are learning about STEM and coding and embracing the benefits of their 21st century classroom.
The Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario Specialist High Skills Major Program is now in its 13th year, offering 25 programs in 9 different economic sectors. In 2018-2019, the Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario graduated 140 students with their Red Seal and finished the year with a completion rate of 66%. In total, 430 students were registered in Specialist High Skills Major. This year, St. Joseph's Catholic Secondary School launched its 4th Specialist High Skills Major program in Arts and Culture. In the arts and culture sector, students gain knowledge and skills specific to the arts industry, including visual art, theater, music, and recording engineering technology. Holy Trinity Catholic Secondary School has completed its 2nd year of the Specialist High Skills Major in Agriculture, focusing on teaching sustainable agriculture practices, including how to plant, grow, and harvest. The program is connected to many community partners to foster cooperative education and experiential learning opportunities.
The promotion of the apprenticeship pathway is a priority for the board, primarily through the Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program. Over the past 15 years, over 3,500 students have participated in skilled trade cooperative education placements, half of those being registered as apprentices. The CDSBO is committed to providing supports to students as they choose post-secondary pathways with a focus on building awareness and capacity with teachers, students, and parents to understand and appreciate the value of pathways planning. The board is one of only 3 school boards in the province of Ontario who will pilot Career Labs VR, a virtual reality platform that allows students to explore skilled trades. In virtual reality experience, students will have the opportunity to explore electrical, HVAC, welding, robotics, and heavy equipment operator. Through our partnership with St. Lawrence, Algonquin, and Loyalist colleges, many CDSBO students are benefiting from Level 1 opportunities through dual credit. The inaugural career fairs held in April 2019 provided excellent opportunities for students to meet professionals in many fields, including the food industry, skilled trades, law enforcement, and STEM. The Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario uses My Blueprint as a digital platform for individual pathway planning. The tools help students build self-awareness, skills necessary to make informed decisions about pathway planning and ultimately their future.
CDS BEO continues to ensure a community approach to supporting families and students in our schools with partnerships through childcare providers and consolidated municipal service managers and through involvement with municipal table discussions. Welcome to kindergarten events provide opportunities for school and childcare staff from our many vibrant daycare and before and after school programs to welcome parents and new students to our schools. Kindergarten educators are leaders in pedagogical documentation and the process of interpreting documentation to determine instructional next steps. Our outdoor classrooms and outdoor play opportunities provide deep learning experiences for our JK and SK students that incorporate Indigenous teachings.
The CDS BEO continues to support First Nations, Métis, and Inuit students in a culturally respectful way to ensure both academic success and student well-being. All staff and students continue to deepen their understanding of Indigenous cultures through diverse educational experiences and opportunities, which include culturally relevant pedagogy, respected community partners, and meaningful resources. Many successful initiatives contributed to our learning journey in 2018-2019. The Traditional Teachings in the Classroom initiative grew with the addition of more community partners and more time in schools. The focus of the program supported the board-wide theme of Inuit learning. Partnerships within the Inuit community contributed to meaningful learning through an authentic lens. Inuit learning was shared in a cross-curricular way through Inuit games, art, story, and various experiential learning opportunities. Additionally, all elementary schools have received sharing circle floor coverings, accompanied by traditional sharing circle teachings that build capacity and help to create safe spaces for all. Indigenous Education Day was celebrated across the board on Wednesday, May 8, 2019. The Indigenous community partners that support our summer learning program continue to make a meaningful difference to our youngest students.
CDS BEO's Special Education Department continues to support students, staff, and families to provide a meaningful education for all learners. A focus on offering tiered levels of assessment and support ensures the needs of students are being met. The addition of the CDS BEO multidisciplinary team, as well as continued support from board mental health and addictions counselors, has provided even more opportunities for wraparound care for our students and families. Our special education teachers work diligently to ensure rich literacy programs such as PALS and FROG are up and running in each of our primary classrooms. The Lexia reading program is a very successful tool in board classrooms, helping educators to close the reading gap. New primary teachers are supported through the Shine On document, which shares exemplary practices on routines and structures to support transitions, sensory needs, and co-regulation for our students. CDS BEO continues to offer an after-school social skills group for kindergarten to grade 12 students with a diagnosis of autism spectrum disorder. The program focuses on play, communication, and relationship building. We also offer students with special education needs the opportunity to be creative through the Without Exception, Exceptional Art from Beautiful Minds Art Days. During these days, our students are engaged and inspired, producing some outstanding paintings to share with their families. The Special Education Advisory Committee, SEAC, continues to be very active and involved on parent engagement and learning about the board's transdisciplinary approach through interactive meetings. The multidisciplinary team, in partnership with SEAC, has created a framework and poster to showcase CDS BEO's approach to supporting students with a diagnosis of FASD. CDS BEO's work was featured in the 8th International Conference on Fetal Alcohol Spectrum Disorder in Vancouver, British Columbia, garnering attention from many stakeholders worldwide. Our board strongly believes in the importance of well-being and positive mental health. Student resiliency surveys continue to provide insight to student perceptions, areas of strength, and areas of concern within our schools. Having detailed reports and information readily available helps schools to develop plans that build on student emotional health and well-being. In addition, schools participated in the Defeat Depression, Elephant in the Room, and the Not Myself Today campaigns to promote and reinforce the importance of positive mental health. Grade 7 and 8 learners have had the opportunity to participate in the Harry Potter Cognitive Behavior Therapy novel study, which is an innovative and experiential way to learn about mental distress and how to overcome it. This program brings together the principles of cognitive behavioral therapy and the novel Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban as a strategy for increasing youth mental health literacy and coping skills. Our board's Equity and Inclusion Committee was created in 2017-2018 with the mandate of working together to develop equitable and inclusive learning and working environments. On October 18, 2018, all schools participated in a Bridges Out of Poverty workshop based on the work of Dr. Ruby Payne and facilitated by Certified Bridges trainer Gail Montgomery. Our Equity and Inclusion Committee attended culturally relevant and responsive pedagogy training facilitated by the Ministry of Education and were successful in receiving funding to support our Critically Conscious Practitioner Inquiry Action Plan. In May, school teams attended a CRRP training session facilitated by Dr. Nicole West Burns, which aimed to bring awareness to personal biases and beliefs. 10 schools have volunteered to be part of a pilot project which will include the examination of our institutions, policies, and procedures that may contribute to marginalization.
In 2018-2019, CDS-BEO aligned our additive to multiplicative continuum with the Ministry of Education's newly branded Focusing on the Fundamentals of Math strategy. Professional development and support on fundamental math skills for teachers and students from kindergarten to grade 9 was provided throughout the year. We extended our additive to multiplicative continuum to include our early learners by breaking down the learning trajectory for counting. School teams work closely with numeracy consultants to help students foster strategies to develop automaticity of basic facts. Primary and junior learners looked at engaging math games to help build their number sense and fundamental math skills. Students participated in after-school fundamental math programs, Fun Math Fridays, Math Nights, intermediate numeracy continuing education programs, and many more numeracy activities throughout the year to help improve student achievement in mathematics.
The board remains focused on its financial goals around making resources matter and being fiscally responsible. KPMG LLP presented their unqualified auditor's report to the Board of Trustees, and the Board of Trustees approved the 2018-2019 financial statements on November 5, 2019. Total operating expenditures for the 2018-2019 school year were over $189.1 million.
Student engagement was a focus for the 13th annual Just Us Youth Day for grade 10 students hosted in April. This year's theme, Making Change Joyfully, featured keynote address by Jacob Moon, who shared a powerful message about making change through connecting with others and listening to God's call to service. Catholic student trustee Michael Fenn, supported by the Student Senate, planned and organized the day, which included many informative breakout sessions. The student trustee for the 2019-2020 school year is St. Mary Catholic High School student Josephine Purcell. She will lead the Student Senate, which is made up of representatives from all CDS-BEO secondary schools. The Senate discusses student issues, gathers student opinion, and helps to develop communications with all students across the CDS-BEO.
I would like to take this final opportunity to applaud our students who continue to achieve much success in their endeavors. They make us very proud and give us this opportunity to celebrate. I also want to thank our staff and community partners who, no matter what their role, work diligently to provide amazing opportunities for our learners.